And welcome to my armory. So, we're at 80% alertness and rising. And Mechanicus 2 is fast approaching, yet we do not yet know the date. I love how things work out. So, praise the Omnissiah, I guess. At this point, most of the missions are going to be pretty much harder ones, or they're going to be the demo ones, which are sometimes good, sometimes not. But I think it's time we started wiping some lords off the table, don't you? Wait, which one's he? Is he the one that gets to cheat? Because if he is, I'm gonna just annihilate him. Let's just undeploy one of those and chuck another one of those in. So let's start here. What voice am I using for this one? Auto-reporting routines added to Tech Priest Eternal Cogitators. Intelligence and high-value targets crucial. I hope we don't run into any high-value targets. Experience dictates whatever these Xenos are, they aren't likely to welcome our intrusion into their ruins. Yet we must be prepared for the eventuality. Hence my bringing Prime Hectoron Captrix on this mission. If there are still Xenos life forms, their destruction will likely form principal objectives. Oh, we were meant to do this mission like 10 episodes ago. I like to save the boss fights towards the end of a playthrough. Know thy prey. Find the prey. Then the hunt commences. Skitari operatives in the tomb of Ecropus have confirmed high-value target location. They have found Ecropus. Confirm location of sarcophagus of Ecropus. I return anticipation. But also concern at this news. The chance to bring Ecropus to battle is a valuable one, but one with great risk. Target profile indicates advanced combat capabilities and environmental advantage. The Xenos weaponry and awakening protocol level unknown. As the Magi Pectinium dictates it. High risk, high reward. Indeed. Is it Lord Astronomer? Now pardon background noise of the hardware, it loves to overheat. Okay, my Skitari are holding a perimeter around the sarcophagus chamber, but they won't be able to do so for long. The awakening protocols are accelerating in the tomb of Ecropus. Target consciousness probable. I have modified mission parameters accordingly. Facing Ecropus directly entails great risk, Subdomina, but I concur with Prime Hecatoran's assessment. Destroying Lord Ecropus is worth the risk. Very well, Megas. If this works, it could make it seem The lives lost in the tomb of Ecropus were not for nothing. Dispatch the carousers. Sharpen the spears. The hunt is on. So our foe is all the way down here. Lovely. Let's see. Oh, that's not good. Not that we had any. This chamber contains several empty sarcophagi, some of which seem to have malfunctioned and show signs of having exploded or caught fire during the awakening process. Any destroyed Necrons have teleported away, but there may be some intelligence to be gleaned from these damaged devices. Let's do that one. Ooh, or not. Hey, at least it massively raised the alert level, but we got Blackstone. We are not welcome here. This is not our world. The lords of the Necrons own this world, and soon they will own all others. It is our duty to obey them. A rare direct communication from these Xenos. It is disquieting. It is as disquieting as it is exciting. There may be much to learn, Magos, but take the greatest care. Get this. Just as he was talking, the Necron Lord, the light in my apartment flickered. I had the light flicker in response to this guy. It affected real space. Oh. So, analyze the source. We're tech priests, are we not? Fascinating. Xenos equals Necrons equal adaptive Xenos. If Necron plus Imperial tech equals altered variation, evolved thought process, then Mechanicus plus Necron tech may hold same answer. Huh, yay, we got some cognition out of this current mess. It's like on a plus side, cognition. So, we keep going. I'm a little bit concerned by just how much the enemy have raised the alertness. Let's keep going, because it means I'm going to have to wipe this guy out quickly if we're not going to have long alertness. The heretical galactic model of Ecropus. Take care, Magos. The chances of blasphemous content being present approach 100%. Refuse countenance. If he gets to move first, that's fine. What hatred the weak have for that which they do not know, for they know it is made by the strong. A synthesized voice echoes through the tomb of Ecropus, transmitted directly through the comms unit of every trooper in the tomb. concentrate. Yay, we got cognition out of it. I figured the most Mechanicus thing to do in this situation is pray. You're nearly there, and so too is the alert level. Look at it. It just keeps jumping up. Well, we're not pressing that. Big red glowy button is a bad idea to press. Oops, I bumped the volume down a bit, because I suspect it also adjusts the input volume down alongside the output volume. Which, on one hand, dealing with the background noise of the overheating console is probably not a bad thing. There it is, the sarcophagus of Ecropus. Looks like he sees himself as the center of the universe. Sorry, I had to press exit on that there because the X wasn't working for some reason. My controller's X normally works. Might have been an interface issue. Let's beseech the Omnissiah. Now, let's see what kind of a fight we're in for. If it's the one I think it is... Oh, it's a different one of the one I was thinking. I was thinking of the other one, the one on the hover barge. This'll be straightforward. Apart from the vanguards that are going to show up and make a nuisance of things. Now, do I get to attack first? No, I don't. Okay, those vanguards are going to be annoying. Because I packed the rust stalkers in case of the other ones. In case the other guy. Because the rust stalkers do this neat little thing where they do not give a toss about your well, they don't give a toss about your ability to ignore a certain type of damage. They will just cut through it. It's why I like them. They're a really useful thing. Now, where are you going? Because your bodyguards dishonor you. Okay. Yeah, I am not going to do much with the bodyguards. What I am going to do is that. Okay, so if I can manage to hit him with the Castellan a few times, that'll do the job. Let's take the shot at him. Because that Lord is going to be a tricky bugger. Now... where should I go? I probably should have moved him forward a bit. Let's just run you to here. Grab that. can grab that for the next tech priest. You are going to come down here and actually see if you can do some covert attacking. Being equipped for capacity to be an assassin will be helpful. See what I see? I thought that was going to happen. On the plus side, acid damage to that one. On the downside, I think I've used up our cognition. No? Goody. Let's see if I can force this guy to take some damage. Yep, that does not surprise me. Let's get rid of him. I'm just going to move him up here. He can handle that enemy that's right next to him, so I'm just going to be able to open up on some of the other enemies. On his own, this boss is easy to deal with, but because of his ability for his bodyguards to just jump around the board and teleport him out of there, he has this frustrating habit of being annoying. Now, let's just move this one to here. So yeah, I'd had plans for a whole lot more content this week, but unfortunately was unwell for a good chunk of it, and the cosplay building that I was working on is not finished enough. Now that gets rid of him, because I will actually get rid of him. Let's take the pot shot at him. Okay, he's annoying. No, we're going to do 1 damage to him. Because that manages to dodge him being bodyguarded out of there. Now, the Castellan can move around. Now, how far over can you get? You can get to the point that you'll be in close combat with the more close proximity to the generator next turn. Yes, I know, but you're going down next turn anyway. Reinforcements, aren't they wonderful? When they're not ours. you. Why can't I move there? It's silly. Let's try and take him out. That's 4. Okay, it's ready here. Oh, you get to act now. Cool, you're going down. Let's say I run him over and just grab some cognition. And then attacked him. That did some damage. Because he wasn't expecting it, apparently he still didn't take very much damage. Maybe it's also because the bodyguards are preoccupied. Deal with it. Oh, wow, okay, I was expecting that thing would be, you know, tabled. It still might be. Let's push him back. Now, what pistols did you have? Let's get rid of him. Just completely what blew him away. Ouch, though, you're in a bad state. Let's just move you over to here. Now, you can heal yourself. I think that's got rid of the vanguards for now, but more will spawn soon. Yeah, physical damage seems to be about the only way to deal with him. Because energy's not going to mean much, and he's not within melee range. But it's a good thing I have a Castellan here. Nice 20 H. It's like nice 28 HP. Not anymore. Now he'll probably bring in a vanguard or two with the next reinforcements. Good thing I put that armor up. Haha, suck it. Okay, first of all, I want to actually... Yes, I do. I realise, you know, this is going to burn cognition like nothing, like no one's business, but Let's just buff the Castellan a bit. Now I'd use that, but I need to get him to a cognition generator for next turn, so let's see if the Vanguard intervenes. Haha, he doesn't. Goody. Now let's get this one into base contact with the generator. Wiping out the Lord is all that matters. Everything else is just a bonus. Do I want to do any others? Don't need it. The Castellan and the Tech Priests can handle this. I might just delay turn. Now let's see if this causes the... Yeah, thought that might get the Vanguard to do that. Because that means I can have the Tech Priest up the other end go at him. Let's just push him over there. That might seem random, but it wasn't. Separate the Vanguards, wipe out the Vanguards, then wipe out the boss. Or, in this case, wipe out the boss. Haha! We might just wipe the boss out right now. 4. Does that do it? Yeah, that does it. Okay. And we're done, because the boss is the only enemy that matters on that level. And that's why I wait until a higher level so that I can just table it. Target eliminated. The Skitari report a reduction in the coordination of Necron units in the tomb already. A moral and strategic success, Prime Hectarian. Hectermiticon? Self-congratulation is illogical. High-value targets remain. Nevertheless, Captrix, a blow has been struck against the Xenos. I have the capability to grant myself a moment of celebration from my quarantined emotional vaults. Perhaps you would benefit from the same. No celebration, no pause. The hunt. Never off, always on. Well, she's all work, no play. Meanwhile, some Magos are all play, no work. So it's going back over White Dwarf 364 from April of 2010, and oh wow, looking at the price differences. I mean, sure, you know, there's the whole adjustings for inflation. I don't give a damn. You look at, for instance, the contents of kits. The old the old Death Company kit came with so much on sprue. Like, I remember scoring bits of the kit, but we had bolters for everyone, bolt pistols for everyone, two had a pair of hand flamers, inferno pistols, and plasma pistols, chainswords for everyone, a Glaving Carmine for the leader, or a Thunderhammer option that was a two-handed weapon. And both the normal backpack and the jump pack, and custom shoulder pads. Now you look at the current Death Company kit, and it's either intercessors with black with maybe custom pauldrons, or it's assault intercessors that are black with maybe custom pauldrons. I'm going to be honest, the new kit's a downgrade compared to the old one. I mean, and then you look at the Sanguinary Guard. Oh boy, they didn't get a proper breakdown in this kit. But like, they do get shown off in it. Like, the prices are listed in this. You've got $55 for either the Sanguinary Guard or the Death Company, and both are 5 model squads. The Space Marine Command Squad was $50. The Space Marine Commander was $31. I'm not sure what the extra $1 was about. Scouts were $35. Tactical Squad was $55. Devastators were $55, and Assault Marines were $45. Now, this was before 6th and 7th edition came along. 6th edition changed the Tactical Squad over, and I believe changed the Devastators. 7th edition came along and changed the Assault Marines and added the Eviscerator and maybe something else, and hiked the price by a significant margin. Now, I'll say right now, those prices are in Australian. If we're fighting bosses, I'm thinking, would it be... let's just... You've currently got the stealth device in. Can I... Yes, I can, in fact, upgrade you. Okay. Did you just get that? What did you actually get? What was that? Now, the joy of having random perks set is that half the time you're going to be without war gear. Now, I'm going to just put the slightly better one. Okay. So, since we're doing boss fights, let's go after the Void Admiral, shall we? This was the one I was thinking of. So, instead of Castellan, I am going to chuck in them, because they're the perfect counter to him. They are a hard counter. Yeah, let's do that. Confirm target confirm location of Lord Hargley. Skitarii intelligence recovered partial picked grabs of target construct form. Our research suggests Argret was the lord of the Necron fleets. His purpose in the awakening of Silver Tenebrous will be clear: to helm the war fleets in expanding this pocket of Necron domination. Outcome unacceptable. Solution incontrovertible. I concur, Prime Hecatericum. He has bested us once before, not again. We must destroy him. Dispatch the falconers and muster the hounds. The hunt commences. Ooh, loud. We have learned a lot since we last encountered Argle, but we know he won't go down without one hell of a fight. A challenge calculated to be worth the risks and resources, Subdomina. Oh, I agree. Argle is a worthwhile target. I just wouldn't put credits on too many men coming back from the attempts. Expenditure of personnel and material calculated as justifiable. I'll pass that on to the men and women risking their lives. They shall rally to the hunting horn and call the assembly. The chase begins. Make ready for the unmaking of Argle. Looks like these scarabs were awoken by the reanimation protocols and continued their default programming. Finished the statue. The Necrons have covered their tombs in images of themselves, and they still haven't finished. The chamber appears to be a workshop. A large slab of gleaming metal has been partially carved into a statue of glowing Necron of a glowing Necron. Perhaps Lord Argle. Several scarab constructs are scurrying across the slab, chewing away on the material as they continue the process of creating the statue. We're breaking this thing. We came here to smash him down. Let's do that in the process. Let's keep going. Warning, our presence has been detected. These were the troopers of the 7th hexadecimal cohort, Manipul Gamma. They were quiet 59 minutes. They went quiet 59 minutes ago. Ooh, nasty. A handful of bodies lie in the chamber ahead, evidently Skitari, who were caught in a furious volley of gas fire. Salvage. Aww. I know, that was callous of me, but we don't want to leave gear behind. The grim darkness of Argle's tomb is complete in this benighted region. Not only is there a total absence of light, but fluctuating rad levels are interfering with the cohort's optical augmentations. Even the team's own light sources do not penetrate the unnatural gloom. They must traverse the next area blind. Let's find another path. The cohort skirts around the darkness, unexpectedly locates its source, a set of globes sparkling with exotic energy that draw light in from the surrounding areas. In destroying the Xenos device, the cohort both lifts the veil of darkness and learns more about the strange Necron technology. This appears to be a basic linear alpha script. The simplest of Necron languages, relatively speaking, of course, but it is known from several exemplars. I should be able to translate some of it if you can get decent pictographs. Transmit what we can. This is a philosophical text. Lord Argle believes that if the Necrons cannot rule the stars, no one should. A yearning for utter desolation, the annihilation of all life. I cannot make out the subtleties, but I'm not sure I want to. Yeah, same. Let's see. Let's grab that. Yay, Blackstone. Ooh, them some bad options. Let's grab that. Ooh, that is nice. Let's keep going. And now we finally get to the battle. The battle is joined. Location confirmed. Energy readings spiking. Code Venator in full effect. This damned creature has been watching us since we entered the tomb. It's been ready for us since the start. The quarry knows it is being hunted. Oh no, the quarry that knows it's being hunted makes for a sweeter kill. Formulate target solutions. Now the prey is at bay. Recollections of Inquisitor Brand, Chapter 78. Of all the creations, most foul I beheld the Lord of all, and knew that I was dead. We have been here before, Magos, but we are better prepared now. What are your orders? We are annihilating this thing in close. Hey, we got to see the full Sanguinary Guard kit at the beginning of the magazine. Okay, so we have full thingo. You the one that's there, let's chuck you to there. You can go here. You can go there. I'm gonna bring this one up to here. Now, I want him to make the first move. Because that will save me some movement distance. come up here and smack him one. If he wants to be arrogant about fighting us, it'll cost him. Okay, maybe not smacking him one. Let's move back a bit, because if he's resistant to physical, you take him on with energy. Now let's just run back. Let's just leave that one behind a bit. Now you can come over to here. Is there any spot where you'll get a firing solution on our friend there? Oh, right now in fact. Okay. Let's take him down a notch, shall we? That took him down a hit. Let's grab that. So yeah, for anyone just joining us, this isn't the tutorial mission, this is the boss fight, and I deliberately left off it so that I could come back with a pretty decently leveled up tech priest team to absolutely stomp him. Alright, there's an Necron there. Oh well, no matter, it'll get wiped. Or ignored due to irrelevance. Now you can stay there for now. You can go over to here. Yeah, let's do that. Now. Hold up. Could you get... Look, do you have line of sight as it is? Yes you do. Good. Gotta love the Ignores armor pistol. Pretty wimpy, but it's reliable. It's like, sure, its damage output is pretty minimal, but it will do damage. Oh, lock on, there we go. How much health is this guy down to at this point? Like 10? Let's just leave that one there. There's no real point in that one doing anything. Or that. Huh. Some reinforcements. Cool, completely worthless. Hey, he's down to 15 HP. Nice. He started at 40. So in theory I've got the no AoE and randomized leveling turned on. The no AoE doesn't apply to weapons that draw a line. You might see how that is quite helpful. Some of those weapons are actually really potent, like the plasma that I just used. Now, where's our foe going? I'm just going to leave that one like that for now. Let's just leave that. Oh, an immortal. with the you don't move as fast weapon. Ouch. Delay. And delay. I'm letting him get a think he's getting a chance. Thank you, that's helpful. Oh! He goes this way. That's adorable. And completely worthless. Hey there, Void Admiral Cesargon. What was your... It's like, how much damage can you ignore? Okay. Let's do that. I'm ending him. I think I'm just going to end him with this Tech Priest. I didn't even need to use the skit. Bring in the Rust Stalkers. Because now this one Tech Priest, this one baller of a Tech Priest is just like, let's just wipe them out. And he's massively weaker. And now, see, it'll want... There we go. That took him out. Okay, so we wiped him out pretty quickly. Who else do we want to wipe out tonight? Target inversion achieved. The hunt complete. The Void Admiral has fallen. The Necrons of Silver Tenebris have lost their fleet commander. The prey tracked from quarrying to unmaking, beaten into open and chased down for the kill. 84% hunt efficiency logged for future analysis. The Skitari in the tomb of Arglech are reporting decreased coordination among awakening Necrons. Consolidation activity not the concern of Prime Hectormicon. Key target acquisition ongoing. There will be another beast. There will be another hunt. Indeed there will, and I figure, why not do another hunt? Okay, so... who has the, troops? You do. Okay. That can be taken off in favour of the new one. Unless I'm mistaken, that buffs Tech Priests. That does buff troops. Oh wait, you don't have enough yet. Okay, what can be upgraded next? Or what's going to upgrade? Ah, cool, he gets some armor. Cool. I can work with that. Yes, let's upgrade to the slightly better hat. Now, we don't have the repair tool yet. So who's the next boss that we're going to ruffle stomp? I don't want to do Corrupted King, and because the Corrupted King boss takes ages. Or you castle and drop him. Although, we could bum rush him. And this boss is annoying just because it takes ages to get to him. Yeah, he's the one that takes ages to get to. Yeah, let's bum rush the zombie. I don't know where that line comes from. Like, I know of what it... the implication I know of is that you speed charge the foe, but launch mission. Skitari operations in the Tomb of Ubjao. Report probable sarcophagus location. Target reanimation unknown. Ubjao is a plague upon Silver Tenebris. His ranting broadcasts have demoralized the Skitari to the point that they are barely maintaining a foothold in his tomb. If he wakes fully and becomes an active combatant, the Skitari will have to fall back. Target profile includes probable flare virus infection and extreme behavior unpredictability. Standard Necron war form target protocols ineffective. New carousing solution in progress. If we have the chance to cut out this cancer, we must take it. Influence exclusion. Oh no, excision. Oh yeah, influence excision confirmed as objective. Lord Ubjao must die. Release the hounds. YouTube probably won't have liked that I said the T word, but too bad. But yeah, looking back on the what year is this? 2010 Sanguinary Guard kit. They were really good. We know where. Oh no. We know where. Oh no. We know where he is, but not. Sorry, I'm getting tired. We know where he is, but we don't know what we'll find when we get there. Ubjao's mad, and the flare virus could have turned him into a monster. Mission priorities. Target identification. Oh no, priorities are speed, target identification, and mental resilience. Ubjao likely moral as well as physical threat. What makes him difficult to fight is also the reason he has to die. I do not relish the fallout from this mission, Megos, but the consequences of letting Ubjao live are far worse. Possible biological mechanical fusion requires attack solution recalculation. Recommend fire. Sorry. Normally I would. I love running fire in this, although that's why I have the Castellan. Suits me. Fire works with everything. That it does. Let's do that. I think they updated lemon teas recently. Let's keep going. Oh no. High probability trail of prey. Close in on the quarry. Let the baying commence. The tracks of something huge ran through this chamber, leaving gouges in the gore-smeared floor. Whatever it was, it left scraps of torn skin and globs of shredded muscle tissue in its wake. Yeah, let's be careful walking through it. It looks like a ritual site. Do these things have a religion? Or could it be a trap? Yeah, I'm thinking that's a trap. I mean, it looks dangerous. Hey, we got cognition for considering it to be a trap. Nice. The crushed and mangled body of a Skitari lies among the detritus of this chamber. Unlike other dead encountered in the tomb, it shows no sign of Gauss blasters of Necron weapons, or the blades of flayed ones. Instead, it looks like it's fallen to a massive blunt trauma. Let's examine it. Evident presence of high-value target. Full reanimation probable. The body has been crushed, alright. Inconsistent with the Necron war form so far encountered in the tomb. In the absence of environmental causes, it is apparent that an unknown construct of great size caused the death. Yeah, that's going to happen. Jeez, we're getting along in the alertness counter. Probably Ubjao. High value target, visual reference potential. Yeah, let's just try and remove the walls. Visual logged. Yeah, we got some blackstone. I just saw that there was the option for blackstone and I'm like, I'm taking that. Oh boy. Let's do the green one. A literal heart of corruption. Lives of Gyrodonus. 7360. Have I got the mic on? Good. If it has no head to sever, cut out the heart. High value target confirmed. Capabilities confirmed. Biological structure apparent. Hypothesis. Flare virus. Hybrid machine curse. Bioviral infection imperative. Acquire samples. The carousing is complete. The quarry is at bay. Strike for the kill. This chamber is dominated by a hideous sight, a mass of flesh and body parts, pulses in the center of the chamber like a cocoon, assembled from the corpses of the tomb's dead. The mass is composed of both fresher Skitari dead and older mummified bodies, probably from the vanished settlers of St. Eckhard's Hope. And the map looks nothing like it. Okay, so let's run the stealth units up first. And let's bring these ones over to here. Now, because the goal is to get them as far up as possible, but I want to get this one especially, if I can, into melee. Because that way, basically there's a bit of a bug with this Necron Lord. Some of the time, you'll get into combat and you'll stop him stacking damage. Other times that won't work. But the moment you start wiping out flayed ones, it buffs his health. Now, if unchecked or if intentionally manipulated, this can get to ridiculous levels. I will remind people, I did do a 1001 HP stream. With the extra health he gained, I think he went up to like a 1500 because he just keep getting HP as I went. It was ridiculous. Funny and fun, but ridiculous. I did 4. That will do 1. Let's just push him back a bit. Now we won't be able to use his do I let him get at him? I didn't expect him to be so weak by default. Okay. We could just end him quickly. Let's just move further back. Okay. I might have this tech priest wipe out that flayed one just to make this fight not be over in one round. Let's see if my discussion of the bug works. Oh, no, it does work. Okay. Maybe they patched that bug. Hey, free cognition. Okay, that brings him up. Let's just bring you to there. Just bring you to there, because they'll probably bring a death mark out of that, and the less they get to roam around, the better. Hey, we dodged. Haha, eat that. Okay, he's going down. Or maybe not. What's this? 7, okay. That did decently. Let's just try for that to come running. Ooh, they angry. It's like they're angry. I could totally buff the damage of that main tech priest. Oop, here we go. Yay! He didn't take damage. Nice. You are gonna run up here. And grab cognition. Nah. I'll just leave that for now. Let's just... grab that. Like, Oobjow here is... this map is not intended for us to be cheesing it the way we are, but, oh well. Oops. Oh well. Check this right. Yeah, got my sympathy on that, mate. Flare virus is not a nice thing to have. Nice reinforcements. Too bad they're too little too late. Ooh, he took damage. Jeez, he's down to a decent level, but most of that's from his own weapons. Do I want to... yeah, unfortunately, 4 turns. I don't need it. Let's just go without it, because we're done. We've got this. I'm not using this as a fun generator. Because yeah, like I got several hundred Blackstone out of that time I did. I buffed him up to 1001 HP. I tried to get him to a flat 1000, but it just wanted to add that extra 1. The hulking horror that is Lord Oobjow collapses to the ground in a mass of torn flesh and ruptured metal. The fusion of biological and mechanical parts prevents the remains from teleporting away in their entirety, leaving many gory chunks of Oobjow's structure oozing on the floor. The cohort can recover these after they have given the Omniscience thanks for helping them prevail against such a monstrosity. Kill confirmed, unmaking concluded. At great cost, none who witnessed Lord Oobjow will be the same. My new revolts are struggle to contain the disgust and dread at such a sight. Bodies heal, minds heal. Lord Oobjow remains dead. Time is on our side. The tomb of Oobjow is still a moral threat, but with Oobjow gone, It will not continue to get worse. We may yet hold it, Captrix. We may yet be victorious on Silver Tenebris. Concept of victory is highly dependent on target eliminations. There will be more calls to the chase. The hunt is not yet finished. Indeed it isn't. One. It's like 1 to 1. Okay, I think I'm going to end this here for now. I'll be back over the weekend with more non-live videos, and then I'll be back next week. Now, what I'll probably do in the first episode or two next week will be the bonus missions, because there is a whole set of these, and I have not yet got that Vanguard, and I like that thing. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And what is your favourite Primaris era Warhammer model? Like within that kind of 2017 back to 2007. What's your favourite model from that era? I'd love to hear. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Catch you around. Bye.